Hello, hello! Welcome everyone to Existential Gamers Live. We are in RPG July, and we're gonna play a very strange and unusual RPG game that's not necessarily in a fantasy world, but in a very adventurous tale of the West. I guess I'm making my character. My name's gonna be Bolton Mashugana. What's happening? MacGuffin. I mean, how to spell MacGuffin. Balto MacGuffin. Wanted for protagonizing. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I gotta pick a class. I can be a cow puncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler. I don't know what I need these two. I'm guessing cow puncher is like melee class, bean slinger is magic. Snake oiler seems very similar to magic too. I don't know. I'll be a bean slinger. Let's see, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in loathing, and the bean slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Okay. This is my main one, but let's read the other ones. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes. Their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes are. I kind of want to do cooking, so. Alright, let's get started. Comb my hair. You comb your hair one last time, you get 1 XP. You read the spine of one of your books, Rose Howdy and the Old Gulch. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. It's a weird poster, weird one. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Good. Hey Russell, how you doing? Ka! I miss you, buddy. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you. Goodbye. Okay, maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the dusty old trail. Let Russell be free. We're gonna. Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Okay. Can I engage in these pies? Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Über die Anzahl der Primzahlen unter einer Geigen groß. I think this is about math, maybe? One of your brother's weird Grundlagen einer Aluminium. What the? Your kid brother's toy box. I got the puzzle cube. Brother is very smart. There we go. Bye, wet bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Nothing on the Yeah, the hat rack today. Alright. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. And before you leave, I got you a present. Present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... The one about... bartering, survival... The one about desert survival? Oh boy, that's the one. Enjoy it. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Hello, Pa. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. Time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. Can of infinite beans. Thank you. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. My nerd brother over there. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. You've got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off the stupid farm. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They all need the help. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. I have a cousin who's like that. Yes. Just worried about all the statistics. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. You nerd. You give him a playful punch on the arm. I got a needle in the haystack. No time to screw around the woods. Time to head west. Check my inventory. It contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. Origins. Fortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Oh. Your stuff, your gear, you. Alright, here I go. Go west, young man? Yes. Get you to ride across the Great Plains. I do like that they have an opening credits. You just skipped a credit sequence where your character rode a turnip cart across the Great Plains and into the sleepy town of Boring Springs. Highlight. I'm sure it was spectacular. What's up, sir? You want to know a secret? You see a horse around here? A dusty turnip. Sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Yeah. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. It ain't proper. He points to take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box to find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You got an item. Barely enchanted hat. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'll be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Oh, what do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, Double-crossing machines. Can't trust them no more. Gold dang scallywag. Good old Pete. The woman glares at you. Should probably just let her drink. Howdy, I'm Balto. Howdy, Balto, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. The business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're drinking here instead? Yeah, and me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okie dokie. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Balto. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune, not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you can catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Okay. What should we ask? Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. Errands. You mentioned errands. Yeah, this Forsaken Burg has always fallen apart in one way or another. The hostler is always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-count sheriff would certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you, and you'll need this. Take care of this goblin. You. Hey, you. What are you doing? The goblin shouts, Briark! Got some whiskey. Okay, I'll fight this. Got the jump on him. I cast bean armor. I'll use the anti-goblin spray. I hadn't smashed a goblin. You pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Well, alright then. That was easy. Didn't show. Howdy. Good to see you again, Balto. Took care of that there goblin. Thank you kindly, Balto. I knew he was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. She do look sad. She has a little sad face. We're in Boring Springs. Alright, Sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blast his sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Well, you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. Deputy, you deputize a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Freaker gang's hideout is for you. Alright, got it, I'll be back at the door. Got a dirty nose. I was gonna recruit Pete. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. Put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Oh, bet aggressively. Yeehaw, I'll bet 15 meat. They look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read them and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 kings. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces. And the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph IX, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Feels like it's gonna come back to bite me later. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking, it's obviously disgusting. Look into it. Yeah, it's full of spit, regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum. It looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting in the smell. Even from the distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You're now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit through it. A mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like clop. Skin burning, your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Hooray! This is ring do anyways. Man, that's pretty good though. Got Moxie. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Okay, so I gotta find his horses. Gotta look in the mine, the boneyard, and the gulch. Apparently that's where he thinks horses would be. You can find one feed of some of these oats that should send it back here. Homing oats. They're special pigeon-infused oats. Let's see. We need to go to... Step right up, step right eight. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I'll trade fine silver pocket watch. I'll take that dynamite. Be careful with this now. Who are you? You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself, and the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's my born. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Well, you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. What's this? History. We're gonna go to Topeka. Wait, what? Can't go to Topeka. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? I don't... Is that where I came from? It's too hot in Topeka. Alright. How do I travel? Oh, I just click on the area I want to go to. Should I fight this game? Found the boring springs. I guess we should look for the horses first. That sounds like less things I gotta fight. Let's go to the mine first. There's still meat ore in this cart. This definitely does not bear close to food. Not leaving yet. This mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control, posted on the wall behind reads plastic cap storage plungers. We'll leave that alone for now. Meat ore? Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you look up the wonder, struggling with fairness and nothing happens. We need tools. Oh, I used my needle! That is unfortunate. Looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Okay, I can't do anything here, then I'll have to come back. This horse is lucky. Alright, to the gulch. There's a big snake. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. I don't know if I'm ready to fight yet. Zephaniah Bourne. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain 3rd Cavalry. This grave is really noisy. A skeleton, you're not going to get past it without scuffling. Scuffle it is. Cast bean armor. And then I attack. Yeah. Shoot him. Oh wait, I have no action points. Oh yeah, action points. Victory. Yeah, wouldn't stay put. There's a horse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her. But you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you wouldn't want an extra saddle blanket to keep her butt from freezing. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Please don't look at me like that. It just gets longer. Try the oats again. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make it spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them. I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? I don't know what sound that is. Is that a yes? Weird, okay. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Alright. Devoted husband, beloved daughter, baby. Chalk cream. Dang. Who killed him? Found these mugs. Much obliged. Are you Susie, Coach? So that was her family that I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing, couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows? Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid, see? Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place where she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago, it happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door and fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I didn't want to talk about it no more. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. All I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it. Yeah, I'll go get it. Alright. Got another quest. The ranch. Reasons. Where'd she say that? Oh, I touched the. Beans! Leveled up. You've slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you a snake murdering Balto. Yeah. Gotta fight all these snakes, damn it. I'll try my other one. Tell this guy. Yeah, burn. Ainsley. Goddamn, they do a lot of damage. And I'm poisoned. That's good. Quit. This poison doesn't stay on me. Yeah, how many snakes I got? Oh, does my health reset for each fight? Stronger snake. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Right. Realize this is not money. Don't even look at my money. It shows me, but it says 375. I could have sworn it had way more than that. I don't remember spending anything. This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe he has some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in the glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders. Carefully and gently pant the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whin-yardle. Hopefully he's headed home, and not into the 12th dimension. Okay. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M or click the map icon to travel through. Need another needle now. Could have had some tools. Okay, sold that to him. I didn't mean to, but I sold that to him. How do I save the game? Or is it just automatic? Guess we'll go to the Fricker Gangs. I don't know. Thud Fricker Gangs Intrepid Lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Beer Barrel Cactus. A pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders Keepers. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snake, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Hi boys, do me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Stud and Sophie? What do you want? I'm here for the shirt's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell. He reaches for a gun. Okay, a fight it is. I'm do bean armor. And then I burn one of yous. One of yous. Guess I'll just shoot him. What is a barrel for? I didn't use my fire spell. Holy! At least they were kind enough to drag you outside after they beat you unconscious. They one-shot me. You ain't supposed to sneak. Grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can collect him later. Okay, I'm taken care of. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. You're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that 7 years from now, maybe it makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be... You're under arrest. Oh yeah? By you and what army? Actually, I'll get back to you on that. I hear too, since you know the member of the Fricker Gang sneaks up behind you and knocks. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I should just kill him. Maybe I need to learn how to outbox him. I can't pick who I want to attack. There we go, that's fine. I wasn't killing him. Otherwise he would kill me. So I'm not gonna waste my time. both been shooting. Not doing. You know what? Yeah. I don't have time for this. Let's go over there and smack you. Can he not shoot? I think he has only one gun. The leaders of the Fricker gang is dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Hey, I'm stealing mugs. The door. This guy's always stumbling into town all drunk. Found these mugs. Alright, to the sheriff. To the sheriff. I see the Freaker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Freakers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye. Oh, I could have got soap if I had asked this water guy. Didn't think about that. Maybe I can go over there still. Now that he's gone. If he's gone. Makes you want to play the game again. Rub-a-dub-dub. Nope. Not letting me get soap. The only thing I can do is go to mine and what is it though? I need to hook up a plastic cap. I need a crowbar, right? Crowbar. What can I get a crowbar? Pies were not seen. Got a varmint skinning knife. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it. I'm gonna save what I'll do with it. What is this thing? Right. This doesn't do too much damage. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. The code train's family gun safe. Got Susie's rifle. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Balto. Thanks, Balto. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. What else do I gotta do? Yeah, lock. If you wore fancy shirts, you might have some use for it. What else can I do? Oh, right, the horses. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating local weed again, wasn't he? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was gonna get a Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office and said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. That an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Well, I got Nurse Whiskey right here. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle. She unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. Cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket, and she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never really cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Where's her Fred Ferguson? The Goblinoid Tongue was a primary. Dang, I could learn how to stalk Goblin and communicate with that goblin that was in there. Interesting. This book tells the story of a legendary treasure and massive treasures. The hidden sense, not an extra sense. The Western Desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so he glares at you meaningfully. What's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you're asking what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut. Looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How's that even possible? It is impossible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. What doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. Turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Right there. I like how the TNTs were right next to the fireplace. What's the deal with all the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough. I heard a rumor. So I was like, we have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Rumor, what is it? It's when you get incomplete information from their Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fellow out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Or scout deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Maybe my can of beans that my grandma left to me. You think a can with an unlimited number of beans in it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It is a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. This item goes up here off here. Down. Alright. Spy a horse. Let's get the hell out of here. Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses get mighty attached to the riders. Once you buy one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Should I go for the spooky one, the crazy one, or the basic one? I kind of want to go with the spooky one. I'm already a wizard. Good choice. That's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. I don't want to get into particulars. Just say she sets a certain tone. But mysterious, I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. I rode in on the pale horse. What is the name of the? What was the pale horse supposed to represent? I think it was famine. Famine, war, death. Pestilence. I'm gonna just call it fam. Fammy. Yes, my horse name is Fammy. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Alright, family, let's get going. We're on our way. Guess we're getting 11. Okay. Oh, I guess I have to just go to the horse, maybe? Or I go to the bigger map. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you were ready to leave? On second thought, we're gonna get a crowbar. Oh, I talked to everybody here. Spider. Yeah, I messed up that whole thing. I kind of want to start over now. Just to get all that stuff. About the necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on the bar still, kid? You aren't that old, and if we're gonna pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you. It takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. It sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. Continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. It beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. She then shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm headed west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. Crazy, impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright kid, what the hell, let's give it a shot. I only have to choose one of them, huh? Alright, it's time to ride out west then. I don't know what crowbar is. Wait. This is the broken board. Maybe I can use that to open the boxes. Wait. I just say it definitely does not bear. Oh, because it's just the tool. I think the tools has the... Ooh! I think I needed the needle to get the tools to give me the crowbar to open the box for the blasting cap, and then the plunger. Ah! That sucks. What can I do with this broken board? Guess nothing. Alrighty then. You're probably properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need is now a partner. Somebody to share the trouble with, somebody you can rely on for emotional combat. Oh man. Susie's would seem cool. Their gun and everything. I felt like she'd be very helpful. But also Doc Alice. I'll take Doc Alice. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. I'll keep it up, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? I'll do it myself. Okay, you now have the option of turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Alright. What's up, Doc? If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research in the territory cemeteries a while back. Let's see if there's a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Territory cemeteries. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Am I forgetting about anything? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting the room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Balto. Glad to know you, Balto. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? I'll have a shot of bourbon. Advertising the room. That's right. Find this room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner too. Are you interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Speak Spanish, huh? Okay. We're looking to find out the lady of the land. The Roku will be able to give you very little. Why would I want to insult myself? The old man stares off into the distance. Talking about slot. I don't want slot. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter, isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. I'm a little bit of a chef myself, Cowbell! Alright. Cowbell allowed to drink without hats on. Are they allowed to drink without hats? What are the rules? This poster says rules of poker followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. 3 sevens and 4 mustachioed kings of spades count as a flush. 4s are wild unless accompanied by 2 4s. 4 one-handed queens are worth the same as 4 4s of hearts, but can't be in the same hand as a king. Any player passing out drunk at a table must immediately hand 30 meat to the player on their left. A backwards Nevada flush beats a Georgia straight. 4 trays of clubs can be in the same hand as 4 homicide king of hearts, but cancel out a queen of diamonds. Straight beats an Arizona street. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately double their bet. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must remove their hat. A pair of suicide kings of diamonds rank higher than a 3 of... Okay, I'm done reading all these rules. It's too much. This between the ransom tobacco. Here we go again. Should be low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it can. That's good, right? No, that's bad because only the water part is spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is full, half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth distilled and concentrated until... Okay, no. We should just bring back spittoons, you know? I don't want to live the world on fire. Let's see, where can we go? This is a big map, jeez. Go check out the Dave Yard. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail. Its lid knocked loose. It has fell off the back of a cart, LT Limited, stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the meager but free contents. You got an item: depressed rancher candy and ranch dressing. Alright, there's already a bunch of skeletons. Don't like this one bit of this. Well, if we're gonna hunt down a necromancer, it looks like a good place to start. Watch out for those pile of bones, like he tells looking at them if they're ready to jump up and fight. We'll be ready. Here lies Dave J. Rapapapow. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in 36 years. Looks like a gravedigger left his lunchbox here. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know? One of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Open a whole bunch. Open one. Leave them be. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Woo! Oh, these have a lot of... Yeah. Oh, hits everything. Do a lot of damage. Why are they all focusing me? Crazy. I'm sick and tired of you. Oh, if I die, it's just over. Dang. I got a stat. What does angry do? You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from the bead. I don't know I can do it again. I'm just kidding. Let's mosey. Hey kid, what's on your mind? Alright. Need to go to railroad camp. This is an unusual sight, an old boat out in the middle of the desert. If this was our beach, you could call it beach, but you can't call it a deserted. There's someone in it. That someone is a skeleton wearing a helmet with horns on it. He looks pretty bored and is idly polishing the dragon-headed prow of her ship. I think maybe she's been here for a very, very long time indeed. That skeleton has a lot of health. I only do 1 damage. All we need to do is do this for 30 more rounds. Stubborn enough to do this for 30 more rounds. This is why I chose the doctor. It sustains me for the entire fight. It's pretty broken. The skeleton can literally two-shot me. And this doctor keeps me alive because she does have my health and healing. speed up the enemy. No. Let me just skip through this. I just gotta keep doing this for 20 more times and she'll be dead. Alright, 6 more times. I can't believe I lost my dynamite. I won! You knocked the Viking skeleton back into the correct century. You get an item, Rusty Wool Viking. Nice. Let's see. Does it take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk circle, fill them with stardust, and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Notice these are the actual these and vowels, such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud what you're doing. Well, I don't have that. Say, it's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal who runs a store down south of here. Name of Button Willow. Button Willow mix something. Where's the store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right between a cactus and a different cactus. Once you spot your map, you discovered a new map location. Button Willow McKittrick store. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. No, really. Thanks a lot. The man froze his brow. Sure. Don't mention it. I'm not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You approach the beleaguered old-looking man with the tiny glasses. Belligered, no. Howdy there. Who's in charge of his outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. Points at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. And I say that paperbacked idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Already, thanks. Well, I guess he's busy. Manifest Destiny Railroad. Looks like there's a rock slide or something. This train won't be going anywhere for a while. I wonder if we can help somehow. The fellow in the white hat in the back there, he looks to be in charge. Don't expect me to do any digging though. Guess that's all we can do, really. So we're going to Button Willow's store. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that there's some sort of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like from me. I'll fight him. spooked all the time. Girl's dead. Nothing's a lot of resistance. He beat the heck out of the cultist. Fortunately for him, there's a handy supply of unbroken bones available. Fortunately for him, you've yoinked his bones manual or whatever this is. Alright. Button Willem McKittricks. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. What do you got? Sell some of this stuff. Like all things for ranchers, this candy was a lot better before the cows came home. That's it. Oh wait, what did you say? Oh, she's selling the crowbar I can't get. Interesting. I'll learn a new bean slinging skill. Buy whiskey for Alice. That's about it. Got you picked you up a few things from the store. I'm gonna change some inventory. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. You sure you want to read it? No. Includes a chapter about making human-sized and larger automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. Bean Golem. The recipe that has been scratched down and replaced with a bunch of paranoid insane scrawlings. The recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans looks pretty interesting. It gives a bean wall spell that will create a wall of beans that provides cover for ranged attacks. Bean Golem sounds cool, but Bean Wall sounds very practical. I think the Bean Wall kind of goes straight into submit. Unfortunately, just as you finally master technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. Down. Can I equip this? Sell it. Muscle Mustang amongst you. Okay. Yeah. And just talk to her. Well, this led us nowhere. Notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognizes the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust one upon it. Bean wall. Oh wait, projectile attacks. Oh well, it's still attacking. You put the snake back in the ground though in a slightly different sense. Snake liver. Whole snake skin. I want to fight the skeleton. I should have used the knife. Okay, it takes 3 hits. Oh, that's really good. Just always start with the bean wall and smack them to death. Bam. Alright. Oh boy, free lunch. Beat the dickens out of them. Ignored my armor. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of some sort. Alice has become stronger. We understand these skeletons. Problems that doesn't move around for change. Mostly just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. What can I do?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, what do you do?
I didn't even know I was on Discord.
You were, and are.
I'm streaming right now, that's why I didn't realize. I did not know.
What you streaming?
This Western game? Oh, I messed up. Well, here we go. I'll show you. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Let me kill this guy. Attacks. This is the RPG month, so I'm playing some RPG games.
Kind of an interesting take on the game.
Let's see, according to Grocery Code, you need a human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere you want to do this ritual. I need glass sphere. Where do I find that? Just keep fighting people. Or can I?
Yeah.
What's cool is I can actually just speed up. One thing is there's no sound.
Nice.
Alice studies remains your done foe. Eliza, okay, stronger. There. It seems like fighting skeletons levels are up, I guess. Interesting. Let's check out Fort Cowardice. Spawn a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. Discover a new laptop location. Go there now. Howdy, Doc. There's no mission not far from here. They might let you check out their catacombs. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that sounds awesome. I suppose. Okay. The sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Little burner, crucible for melting silver. Yes. I'm so glad I didn't make the... I'm gonna leave that. Maybe I might fire a werewolf. I don't know. 2 button cactus. Let's go. Back to what I was doing. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Interesting. He won't be needing these pants anymore. I got thick chaps.
Okay.
Assless chaps. Just like the old
Where are
saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Cannonade. Or cowardice. Talk to administration. Cabin mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of the window. I want details. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free tip to the dump. Got some military grade whiskey and hardtack. Shaker or saltpeter. Okay, I need to get that. Alright, there's a lock picking. Oh no, I was already. You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing the desk belonged to the Fort Cowardice's notes. Okay. I don't got any of those skills. Can't safe crack, can't lockpick, nothing. That sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're gonna go in there. This mishap definitely got somebody fired. A cannibal. Should I fight the goblins?
I think you win.
Let's see. Be careful with these gun guns. Bam. Hey. Going after her for? What'd she do? Nothing. Bam. Bam, we're killing him.
Nice.
I get all their stuff. Alright, this looks like about it. Be quiet for a fort. Expect a soldier marching around up 2, 3, 4 sort of thing. Alright, well, so far we got nothing. Old mission. Guess we'll go there. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family, especially literate homesteaders, met in untimely injury. Advanced beancraft. Yes! More spells. I'm a bean slinger. Where's it at? Let's see. There's a list of meditation techniques to help you concentrate while cooking and refining. Gives use the old bean, a skill that temporarily increases your mysticality during a fight. There's a recipe that's been scratched out where it increases your maximum AP. Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Oh my goodness, what's wrong, sister? They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Well, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. I don't know what to do. What happened?
We call that ice.
I don't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be there any minute. What am I going to do? Start with a deep breath. Try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Balto. Now, what's this about saints? Our missions is to protect these 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. That's my specific job. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked under her sleeve. No, they do not. Crazy. I have to go to the catacombs and fight them. Pew pew. Stupid. I'm not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Pretty sure there's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. I'll anger them if I want. Oh god, they have a lot of health. Well, that works. That doesn't work. Dang. Alright, well that was a terrible idea. Let's not do that again. Skull's twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Skull's sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. An empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below it. Oh hey, this is where the skull you found goes. Yeah. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. These bones are jiggling, rattling, and agitated away. How about... just have her... kill it instantly. I'm glad I brought the nurse with me. Or the doctor. A nurse. This way to the Pasillo del Santo. Saint Passage. Skull. Switch it. Let's just fight it. Okay. Okay. Just kill everything. Sounds like gibbers are really creepy. Okay. We're bringing some kind of dark ritual, so it looks like it was meant to be. Realize Santa Cortada, who was drawn and quartered by heretics. And then the quarter that had her head on was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just gone. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to enter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. These really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses. I cannot open it. I am not strong. I am a Pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dice. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. But where's Moxie at? 6. Muscles at 10. Mysticality is at 6. Maybe. Ow. Three Moxie. Oh. Good. Have a lot of Moxie. Let's see, I think I can... No, I have Moxie, so I can talk crap to it. Oh, God. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush. And a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. He looks like he finally managed to make him mad enough to fight. Oh. Alright. Hey! He summons cardinals. I should just put up another wall. Thinking about that. Trying to shoot this target will hit a skeleton cardinal instead. Yeah, that's so broken. I can just instantly kill skeletons. Crazy as they go. I got the Pope's pelvis. Now, I need 2 more muscle and 4 more mysticality. What can we do to get that? Gives me muscle. How much muscle? Just needed 2. Yeah, I can do that. Cheap whiskey. Reminds you of college. College, rather. For your buddy from grade school who died of cirrhosis. Grade school, Kansas, where you once spent a summer at camp. Gain an effect. Whiskey machismo. Open it. He really knew how to build it. Okay, you grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up. Goddamn! Okay, alright. But, yeah. Choo-choo. And I'll just bone saw you. That's so stupid.
What was that even that?
Because it's Alice, she has bone saws, so she just immediately kills any skeleton. I'm just like OP in this area with this character. The last one I need is the mystical one, so I need 4 more of the mystical staff, which I can technically get. Oh no, I sold the damn hat. Oh wait, here, this is okay. I can increase my mysticality for 3 for the rest of the day. That's 3. I just need 1 more. Here we go. Eat this, and then I eat the cactus bits. Can't eat them. Son of a bitch.
Make me a drink.
I just ate the other thing. Damn it. I should not put the other. I come back to it. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist, yes. He was taking his act on the road but needed to lighten his luggage. He gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Interesting. Where's the other one? What to do. Oh. I got an idea. What else am I getting in this couch? Turn it. Let's come back. Water. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. I think I busted one of my dancing arms. Have Alex fix him up. Can you get help this guy, Doc? Wouldn't be much of a doctor if I couldn't fix a busted dancing arm. Alice grabs some gauze and stuff from her bag and sets and splits the cowpoke's leg. Woo-wee! That there's some fine work. My thanks to you, Doc. Don't mention it. Nice. That looks like he's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? Another broken leg? Or another broken limb? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you give me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. Don't have any with me, sorry. Huh. That's crazy part. Broken leg pills, huh? What else we can see around here? Hey, Lloyd. Who's the old man by the piano? Well, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mine. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking, near completely come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Piano player is not very good at his job. You lift up the player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back, at least to his innards. It's locked, but it's not very good lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of his gears and stuff. Ah, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Alright then. Poor old Ellsbury. Oops. Howdy, Balto. Anything I can get for you? I'll fix the piano player for you. I thought so. You sound so much better. Thanks a heap, Balto. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. Need help with anything else? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay. You angry? What do we got here? He has advanced beam craft. Here, a gold tooth. Give me much though. Sell this. 350. I need money. Oh my god. I have to start. This girl's selling flowers, sugar. I need money, spends money. Ain't that the way? I am Walter McGuffin. Any mail for me? Nope. Alright. Thanks. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. A vacant lot. 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 A vacant. Not a lot available past. Howdy. What's up with the horse knees? I hope this corn dog isn't poisonous. Where else did you say to check?
Jailhouse.
The jailhouse. I'm blind. Oh, it's right there. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells over yonder. Points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Ghostly cell. Wanted, the house in the desert gang, for mortgage, non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the house in the desert. Imagine you send somebody like, you're like, oh yeah, you gotta go collect money that they owe. And kill the people that you sent. You're like, damn, what do we do now?
Send more people.
Send more people. The wanted poster. Another one. Stripey hat gang. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Alright. Hats are very important in this society. Girl, why don't you have a hat? Alright. We're probably gonna stop there because I'm about to hit 2 hours. But alrighty. That was something. That's all I have to say. That was something. Just kidding. Actually, I enjoyed it so far. Pretty fun game. I'm not a big RPG person, so it's nice to have a little something different. But anyways, that'll be it for today. Bye-bye, y'all. Thanks for stopping by, Wes.
Yeah. Adios.